We are addressing a father, not a God that we are in fear of him throwing down a lightning bolt, not a God that sits in heaven in judgment against us. But first and foremost, we are reminded in prayer that we are approaching a loving, caring father. When you pray, he says, "Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name." Our Father. This is not a word we just throw around, but it is a reminder. He says, let's start with the prayer by understanding that you are not an orphan. When you understand you're not an orphan, you're praying to your Father in heaven. The Jews didn't have a terminology for this. They really didn't understand that, like we do in our current Christianity, that God is our Father. They didn't have the benefit of the New Testament back then. So this is what we're walking in, some understanding that our God is not just floating up in heaven somewhere on a golden throne, but he is a father to us. This posture changes our approach when we come into prayer. Listen, I'm not talking about prayer, but I can't get past these verses, guys. We have to understand we don't pray like a beggar or an orphan. We come before our Father asking for God to do certain things because we are addressing a father, not a God that we are in fear of him throwing down a lightning bolt, not a God that sits in heaven in judgment against us, even though we know that that's possible. But first and foremost, we are reminded in prayer that we are approaching a loving, caring father. This changes how we come. This changes the weepy, the whole beggars mentality, the whole idea that we're coming to prayer, God, please have mercy. No, we're coming to our Father who sees everything and loves us and cares.